Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm proud to present another detailing video. This is another one of my friend's cars. It's a 1986 Volvo 240. These things are so cool. This used to be my friend's daily driver back years ago, but it unfortunately started giving him electrical problems, so he ended up parking it in his pole barn, and that's where it's sat for probably the last 5 or so years. He told me he drained the gas or ran it out of gas, so I'm hoping at some point in this video I can put a battery and some gas in it and get it to fire up, because I trailered it over here. It would be really nice for him to be able to drive it back home, because he wants to start working on this car again and either get it to where it's sellable or start driving it again. But anyway, I told him I'd clean this thing up and make it look as good as I can, so my plan is to go completely top to bottom. Of course, we're going to give this thing a thorough wash to kick things off. I'm going to clean the engine, make sure everything on the outside looks good so I could pull it in the shop, start working on the paint, and start tackling the interior. As always, there's a whole lot of stuff to do, but before we get started, I'd like to give a big thanks and shout out to a few brands that are supporting this video: Duplicolor, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Scott Homan Auto. If you guys would like any more information on some of the products that I used in this video, I've got some links down in the description box below, or feel free to post a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now let's see if I can breathe some life back into this paint. The whole car has been repainted at some point in the past, and it's far from perfect. It's got its imperfections and defects and stuff like that, which I'm not trying to rectify. I mean, the goal at the end of the day isn't to make this perfect, it's just to do the best that I can to make it look as good as I can. So I'm just gonna do a simple, traditional 3-step compound polish and wax. I'm gonna kick things off with a clay bar just to get rid of all of the surface stuff that's just attached to the paint before I get at it with my machine polisher, but I don't know, we'll see in just a bit how well it cleans up. I was actually able to bring back a pretty decent shine to the deck lid. I'm thrilled with it. I'm just gonna stop right there and repeat that entire process over the entire car because again, this thing's far from perfect, but that's not the point. We're not trying to make it perfect. It's gonna look amazing and my friend is gonna be so excited. The other thing I know he's gonna be excited about is all of the extra stuff I have planned for the outside. So, that broken side marker, the missing grill, some of the missing trim back here, and so on and so forth. I've tracked all that stuff down. So in the process of cleaning up the outside, I'm gonna replace and fix all of that stuff as well. So when he sees it, the car is gonna be complete once again and have just, I said breathe new life into the paint, but just cosmetically, I'm gonna breathe new life into the whole thing. So it's gonna look amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But before I continue with the buffing, my curiosity will not leave me alone. I've gotta take a quick break. I want to see if this car is gonna fire up. So my friend thinks that he drained the gas out of it. So the needle is showing, all the way empty. I went ahead and put a little bit of gas in it. I threw a battery in it. Let's try to crank it over and see if we can get lucky with it firing on the first try. So this car is fuel injected, but unfortunately I'm not hearing any kind of fuel pump priming. And the gas gauge is still reading all the way empty, so I don't think the sending unit's working correctly. I mean, it's not even given any kind of indication of wanting to fire up. I'm gonna try something real quick. I just put some gas in one of the ports in the throttle body, and at least we got to hear it fire up, but the fuel pump is definitely dead, so that's gonna have to be changed at some point. But engine sounds like it runs good. Along with getting the car looking complete, I'm also refinishing some components using various products from Duplicolor. Before any kind of painting, it's important to prepare the surface by removing any corrosion, dirt, wax, and grease. Then scuff up the surface to create a mechanical bond for improved long-term adhesion. Prep work is the most time-consuming part of painting, especially if you're working with older, dirtier parts. The more time you spend on your prep, the better the end results. Duplicolor offers a full lineup of cleaning products from wax and grease remover and acetone to both water and solvent-borne cleaners. When painting plastic, I recommend first using Duplicolor's Plastic Adhesion Promoter, which improves the adhesion of enamel and lacquer top coats to all automotive plastic and vinyl surfaces by creating a chemical bond. On the mirrors and body molding, I'm using Duplicolor trim and bumper paint, which is formulated to renew the factory finish on weathered or discolored automotive trim and bumpers. This paint is a silicone-free formula that bonds to plastic or metal surfaces and features a flexible finish with lasting UV protection. On the wiper arms, after removing the rust and smoothing the surfaces, I'm using a combination of self-etching primer, automotive sealer, and semi-gloss black engine enamel with ceramic. This combination is something that I use quite a lot if I take something down to bare metal, and I love the finish that the engine enamel provides. After all, it's the little details that matter the most with these kinds of projects. With all of the other new and replacement parts, this car is starting to really come together. When it comes to cleaning up messes around the shop, my go-to has always been Scott. They're the #1 shop towel brand for a reason, offering different types of towels for different types of jobs, from light duty to heavy duty and even auto detailing. Now that the outside is wrapped up, which I think turned out fantastic, I've got to do the interior and give the trunk a quick once-over. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's going to be as dramatic of a transformation with the interior. What I'm going to be able to do to this is fairly limited. A lot of the interior has been taken apart by someone who was, trying to trace the electrical issues it was having. So I'm hoping some of those parts are buried in the car here somewhere. Other than that, it's pretty worn, so, just kind of is what it is. It needs more of a general restoration, but it is filthy and it smells atrocious in here. I'm pretty sure something died in here at some point. It's a good thing smells don't come across camera because it's rank. Anyway, I'm gonna get at this thing with a vacuum and then go from there, and at least trying to get this thing sanitized. We'll go with that. Well, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Even though this car still has its issues, I'm so proud of how it came out. It looks like $1,000,000 compared to how it looked before, and I can actually sit in this and not feel like I'm going to hurl. If you guys would like to see more detailing videos like this, please leave me a comment down below. I'll keep my eye out for opportunities. This is always a lot of fun, and if it's something that you guys want to see, I want to make sure I'm able to bring it to the channel to the best of my abilities. In the meantime, don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too, and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.